Are you sad? Are you depressed? Are you angry? Well, turn that frown upside down, bro. Because in the future, we are getting new announcements, new games, new fighting games that we as fans deserve and get to enjoy. Bro, the indie scene and the triple A scene and the double A scene, all of these guys have put themselves together to design some of the most impressive looking, stylistically visual and distinct different fighting games that we as the community can get to enjoy. And depending on your taste, depending on what you like, there is something out there for you. There's something out there that might catch your eye. And today I'm going to show you a bunch of games and a bunch of different projects that you have to just take out your time and take note of them. And in case you see a trailer, in case you see, oh, it's out, in case you listen, boom, go in there and enjoy yourselves. Now, one of them that's coming out quite soon is Saturday AM. Now, Saturday AM as a I have not paid attention to them, but they seem to be a manga publishing company that took their time to combine all their franchises in a crossover game and design a game, a fighting game, based on each of the main characters of their respective manga. And low-key, if this is a promotion for their franchise, go out there and read their manga as well. Because, designing a whole new fighting game just to advertise to the greater public, that's low-key peak though for a company. I actually respect that and I appreciate that. And the fact that there are different devs that are out there creating stuff like this for us, the consumers, to enjoy. And take out our time to see. That's low-key peak. There is another indie game that's coming out soon, SEGA vs CAPCOM, which it's so confusing how that hasn't happened yet. How has this not happened yet? How have some of the biggest developers in the industry, the guys that created Crazy Taxi, that own Like a Dragon, these guys, plus Capcom, some of the biggest developers in the world, two of these guys have not collaborated once, not even by mistake. The guys that own Sonic hasn't collaborated with the company that owns, I don't know, one Sonic for some reason. I don't know, who cares? But still, this company should have at least at one point put out a fighting game. Bro, Capcom was collaborating with everybody at that point, and you're telling me they didn't manage to collab with Sega, not even once? Well, the indie unions were like, yeah, we're going to rectify this. We're going to change whatever happened that time, and we're going to bring and make sure that Sonic can power drive Leon through the ground. So, if you're waiting for your next Sega vs Capcom, the game is coming out quite soon. Then, next up, One Shot Fighters. Now, this game, I don't know how the best way to describe it, but this is a newer game that got announced recently. And bro, for the visuals, this game low-key might be one of the best ever. Now, these guys are tackling the facts that, bro, let us make a purely single player fighting game. And let's make it a roguelike. Now, this is a new idea. I've not seen a developer do something like this before. Bet, low-key, this might be peak. This might be something to look out for. Now, if you're not the type that doesn't like competing against other people for some odd reason, I don't know why you're that, but still, if you're that kind of person, just take out your time, check out this game. If the visuals appeal to you, if the characters look good to you, boom, go in there and try out the new fighting game roguelike. And this is not to mention the new Chinese fighting game, Wushin. I can't speak Chinese, but it's a new Chinese martial arts game. I'll put it up on screen. But this game looks like the perfect fundamental 2.5D fighter. Now, I don't know what the ideas are for this game, but low-key, I'm liking how they're going with it because they are practically designing the game based off real-world martial arts. And the game will just be like a full recreation of different moves in real life. Imagine VF for 2.5D players. That is exactly what this game is. And hey, I want you guys to take out your time to take a look at it. If it looks good to you, keep up with that. Then, this is not to talk of the upcoming games that we have not seen yet, like Hell vs, which is coming out in the future. Like Hell vs is based off an indie game called Helltaker, where you go to hell and you confront a bunch of demon girls. Who really cares about that? But all I care about is that they're bringing in a new fighting game, and hey, with the way the progress is going, I need you guys to just take out your time to take out your time to see whether you enjoy it. Now, one of the games that low-key is inspiring many devs out there, and that is this indie they've taken made by this developer on Twitter right now. I'll put up his image on screen. But bro, this guy is basically going down to the fundamentals of Tekken. Well, if Tekken is too complex for you right now, if Tekken is too hard for you, you can go to this guy and you can check out what he's developing right now, because he is going back to the basics. He's developing systems that trace back to the OG days of Tekken 5 back on the PS2. And if you really love that level of movement, if you really love how the game played back then, you need to take your time to check out this dev and see how far he goes in this project. Now, another game to mention that people are seeing recently, and that is Kingdom of Arena, which looks like a weapon-based fighter. I like this custom caliber because one of the popular ones out there. But people claim it is like Dynasty Warriors 1 on the PS1. according to individuals. So it looks similar to it. And well, as I said, the gameplay, that's honestly true. That actually looks like what it looks like. So if this game interests you, take out the time, check it out, and take your time to follow the devs to see when the game eventually comes out. Now, with all of this love for these indie games coming out in the future, I hope you guys don't forget about the double A or the triple A games coming out in the future, like Invincible Versus or the Avatar Legends fighting game that's coming out soon, or even the future where the Marvel Token eventually comes out when it, which is insane. But always make sure you take out your time to check out what the smaller devs are doing out there. And hey, as long as it's a fighting game and you can enjoy it, you can enjoy it. And that's the best thing about this community. So if any of this interests you, have your time, take out your time, and check them out. Till next time.